Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We are leaving for Milton. And I've had a premonition. I have been recording the past, let's see, what are we on, 92? I sat down and I recorded 87. So this is the 6th I've recorded today. You guys are, of course, seeing them day after day. But I can just hear someone right now over the past couple of episodes while I've been saying, I'm going to Milton. Somebody's going to comment and be like, Hadrian, it's called Mountain Town in survival mode, not Milton. Milton is only Wintermute, story mode. I know, it's Mountain Town. I'm still calling it Milton. It's Milton. It doesn't matter. I am predicting that someone is going to say that at some point between my recording the previous episodes and them going out. So let's see. I've got all these clothes sitting around. Now, one thing I said I was going to do before I left, and I want to stay true to this, is I said I would take another look at kind of what I'm wearing. Now, some obvious choices are maybe taking off some of the items that I'm wearing. Like, for instance, I've got, these are, yeah, this is a little bit more bang for your buck. Like this is 1.1 pounds, the new fisherman sweater. And it's, these stats versus this being 2.2. So the ratio of improvement to weight is better for this. I mean, I could take off stuff like the capuchon sweater, but that's an interesting way to think about it, right? Because I would still be taking off, I would spare more weight, but I would be taking off more protection if I were to take off the capuchon sweater. So I need to make decisions like that. I've already swapped out the gloves for the wool mittens. I took off the gauntlets. I could take off maybe one of the pairs of snow pants that I'm wearing. Long johns, I will... See, the thing about this, though, the wind protection doesn't matter, does it? It's because these are on the inner layer. The wind protection doesn't do a damn thing for me right now because I've got the outer layer stuff on, I believe. So it's really just a matter of... It's really just a matter of warmth protection. Could I spare 4.4 or 3.5? They're both at 97% condition, so they're both maybe 1 degree higher when they're fully repaired. 3.6 or 4.5. 2 pounds or 1 pound. I feel like this is probably one of the safest layers to take off. Everything else is pretty light. Yeah, this is just 1 pound. Yeah, this is definitely the safest layer to take off, for sure. So I can take off the capuchon sweater. It does reduce, it restricts my movement a little bit too, so taking it off would be good. And yeah, let's do that. Let's drop the capuchon sweater. And that way we'll be attired a little bit more lightly and I'll be able to carry more stuff around. I'll just put it up here on the desk. It feels so weird, but again, I'm wearing 2 expedition parkas. Like, it doesn't get much better than that from a temperature perspective standpoint. So if I feel like I regret it, this clothing item is still here. It's not going anywhere, but that saves me a little bit of weight. So now let's take a look around. I do need to eat. I can go ahead and drink right now. I'll need more water soon, too. But I have 1 book that I'm taking with me. Just 1. Let me also take one more look at my clothing. Oh, hello. When did that happen? Where did I put my cloth? It's in one of these drawers. I mean, I think. Did I overlook it just now? No, those are hides. Those are hides. Where did I put my cloth? Maybe it's over here. No, that's not it either. It's not in the... Seriously, where did I put my cloth? I put a bunch down. I know I did. Is it in here? I must have just overlooked it. It's got to be, like, right in front of me. I'm so confused. I don't remember putting that stuff down anywhere else than here. So it must be... Oh, wait. I remember. Yep, it's up here. It's up here. All right, so let's go ahead and... Let's just get 2 cloth out. And I want to repair these bad boys. Because they need a little bit of love. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Stomach is growling. Like I said, food is a necessity. Now that I've eaten all my fish. I mean, ice deer, water deer, aquatic deer, whatever you want to call them. Are we good? I think we're good. I've got a brand new survival bow. I am like barely encumbered. This is brilliant. I could technically, if I really wanted to be... I could leave the quality tools here. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it, y'all. This is happening. We are going all out with this. Let's see. Where did I put the... That's right. I have the other tools over here. So let's put these right with them. I hate that. That's better. Now we are doing really, really well in terms of our encumbrance. We have 2 fire strikers on us. We've still got the book, which eventually we'll get rid of, so that's another pound we can lose. And the only thing I need, really, is food. And I still have fishing tackle, so I can go get more fish on my way out, frankly. So, is there anything to stop me? Is there anything else I need to do? I checked my clothing situation. Let's take a quick look at my shoes that I have here. I'm wearing the new deerskin boots. I have worn trail boots here. These are... Let's compare them really quickly. Oh, they're significantly worse condition, a lot less restrictive on movement, and they're lighter. Hang on. Let's give this the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to repair these really quickly before I go. Wait, they're still in my inventory. That's right. So let's go ahead and repair. Should just take 1 repair. Okay, maybe 2. The only thing with this is if I made this switch, it would necessitate having a little bit of cured leather on me. That's a lot of protection I'm giving up, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave these here. We're going to keep the deerskin on us. I think those are still the best. I wish we'd found mucklucks. Those would have been the best, by far. But, okay, let's, I need to get food, but we can head on out. I've got the bow and arrow. I can defend myself. I've got 18 arrows. Holy crap. It's amazing. Are there seriously no wolves here anymore? I just can't get used to this. I really can't. Okay, so... I guess... the really smart thing to do... I don't know. We were so successful with that last fishing run. So successful. If I'm that lucky with 1 more fishing run, I'll have all the food I need to get me to Milton. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that. It will require me to be carrying a little bit extra. Maybe even a little bit encumbered, but I'll eat it on the way, so the encumbrance will wear off. I have some sticks on me. Let me go ahead and break these down. This would be good to get the fire going, because I need to eat before I leave anyway. I'm about to starve. This is enough to get a fire going, but I need to find a limb like I did before if I really want to cook a bunch of fish again. Weather seems pretty good. Are you not listening to anything I say, Jennifer? So many times over the past several episodes, I have been talking about feeding you, reducing your burden. At the same time that I talk about getting stuff out of my pack, you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry this much longer. I thought we were friends. Okay, let's No, here's another one of those times where, yeah, I can't get that branch. It's one of those... It's happened a couple times, I think, in this series. Certain wood items won't break apart as expected. Here's a limb. Perfect. And that's the fishing hut we were in before. Double perfect. That's my lucky fishing hut from now on. I'm telling you, that's my lucky that's my lucky fishing hut. I mean, deer hunting hut. Sorry. Deer hunting. Okay, let's do this. Oh, hi. Hey! It's an aquatic deer! A real-life aquatic deer. Hang on. Of course, I can't. Let's see if I can get lucky with this. I shot a deer in the face with an arrow earlier in the series. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it twice.
It needs something to eat.
See? I'm literally looking at a deer we're about to kill. You see what I mean? She doesn't listen to me. All right, so let's... Okay. Ooh, that could be perfect. Hold that thought. This could be a little dicey. If I stand up, the deer might run. Missed him. Got him. Right through the face. All right. So we got an arrow to pick up. Hopefully 2 to pick up. We'll see. Actually, I think the arrow I hit them with should be in the carcass, right? Isn't that how it works? Or maybe not. Maybe it's gone. I can't complain, though. That's a big old deer. So let's go ahead and get this meat, and then we're going to have to get inside the fishing hut and cook it really quickly. But that will definitely do us for food.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
They're giving off one hell of a stink. This is making me nervous. Thank God we weren't far from the hut. I walked a little farther than I realized I did, but... Let's get inside. Let's get a fire going. And hopefully this will keep the wolves away. We've got enough firewood. I picked up a ton of sticks. Every stick is wait a minute.
Come on, little fire.
I think every stick is 10 minutes, right? I've suddenly forgotten. We'll figure it out in a second. I think every stick is 10 minutes. And I picked up a bunch. And I was already carrying a good number too, so should be fine to cook all the meat. All right, fire started. Let's put the bow and arrow away. First things first, let's go ahead and throw... Oh yeah, so many sticks. We are good. Let's go ahead and cook us some venison. I'm going to cook just one to get started because we need to put that in our belly right now. Excellent. Let's eat. Let's drink. And let's cook. And then we are headed to Mystery Lake for, what, the 3rd time in the series? I feel like we went back I went back once, right? I don't remember why. It was, I think, oh yeah, speaking of, it's actually kind of ironic. I went back to get my bow and arrow, right? But then I ended up making another one that I'm now carrying. It's just funny how priorities change over a long series and things that you do. If this were one continuous recording where I was playing it day after day, there might be a little bit more narrative continuity, but for the sake of running a YouTube channel, I do have to take breaks. Record something different. Keep it fresh. So hopefully that's forgivable. Because it is hilarious to me, now that I think about it. Like, that is why I went back to Mystery Lake one time, was to get my bow and arrow. But I could totally make one. Oh, God. Okay, so there's that. And we still have 3 hours on the fire, so we can get some fishing done. But first, let me get rid of as much of the stink as I can, and I also need to get some water before I leave, which will, of course, contribute to how encumbered I am at the moment. Let's just melt 0.6 gallons. And I think what I'm gonna do is just throw all the sticks that I have. Oh, you know what I can do? I can actually break down some of the stuff right here in this hut and get some stuff to put on the fire before I throw sticks on it. I want to keep those sticks in case I do need to make a snow shelter anywhere. Yeah, see. Did I see cardboard matches? Wait a minute. I saw cardboard matches. That means I haven't been in here. Holy crap, I have not searched this.
Nobody needs this.
I don't need newsprint, though. Wow. Imagine if I had found stuff here. Hey, Wolf. How's it going? Well, actually, no, I can't break anything down in here. I really thought you could break down this stuff. I'll take the cardboard matches just for funsies. But I guess I will put sticks on it then. I hate to do it. Yeah, it's 10 minutes each. That's what I thought. I couldn't remember. All right, so let's go ahead and... Let's use the hatchet. No, let's use the pry bar. We're going to fish for just a couple of hours. While we're here, we can get lucky and get another massive fish. Oh, hello, Blizzard. Nice to see you. Let's see, how long... We got 2 hours, 56 minutes, so if I cook for... Or if I fish for 2 hours... Hey, another coho salmon! Or should I say salmon? Oh my god, 2 in a row. Holy crap. This should not be physically possible. That's exactly what Jimmy kept screaming. So, alright, well, we just got 3 more of the amazing fish. The only downside is that we're now carrying a ton of meat on us, and it's probably going to give off a bit of a stink. It's going to be tough to get out of the zone, but we are good on meat. The only thing is that those are heavy fish, man. I know. This is a little bit dicey. Fun, though. Yeah, we're carrying a lot on us now. Let's see. Food-wise, I do need to eat. Let's go ahead and drink first, because that's going to reduce a lot of burden. But let's see. Food-wise, I've got a 2,000-calorie fish. How much do I need to eat? 1,300 calories? I could do... It would probably be best to go ahead and just eat this big guy. So let's do that. And that's going to completely top me off. I'll still have a little bit of that fish left. 236 calories, in fact. Still giving off a bit of a stink. I've got a blizzard outside. I've only got the bow and arrow to shoot with. Not the best situation I've ever been in my life. But I'm going to try and navigate it, nonetheless. Whoa, what's up with the lines? I've never seen that before. You seeing this? I'm pretty sure I'm walking towards the... Crap. I have no idea where you are. There you are. I see you. I'm not dropping any of my food for you, bastard. It's not happening. I'm a little bit too encumbered to run, but there is a car right here. Perfect. How lucky is that? Now, unfortunately, right now, we're still too cold. I can't rest in here, but I can at least stay away from the wolf in here. I need the wolf to patrol away for a bit, but... Yeah, it's too cold right now, because it probably wouldn't be... Hang on, let's see. Warmth bonus 7.9. Ironically, if I were still wearing all of my stuff... I'm a little wet. That doesn't help. But if I were still wearing all of my stuff... I don't know. I feel like even if I was still wearing all my stuff, it still... I wouldn't be able to get away from this. Okay. The only problem is I really have no way of knowing for sure that the wolf is gone. So, trying to think of the best place to escape. I really wish we weren't in the middle of a blizzard right now. The meat that we're carrying is enough to attract wildlife attention. I am not well rested. I only have my bow and arrow. I was not expecting to have that much fishing luck. Don't get me wrong, I love it. We're getting to Milton now, no question, but this blizzard has come at a bad time. So, let me step outside and see what happens. He's still here. Alright, so this is a bit dicey. I could pass some time, but the issue is I can't afford to. Like, I'm too cold. So what I could do is I could decoy the wolf. I have decoyed so little in this game. Hang on, Is it... Yeah, it's 3. That's what I thought. 4 is to start a fire, 3 is to drop a decoy. It's not something I do very often, but I can do it. I just don't... I'm a pack rat. I don't like dropping my food items, and it's a habit I've never gotten into. It's a totally good strategy when you're trying to escape like this, and that's probably how I could have gotten rid of the wolf rather than trying to hide here. If not for the blizzard... And also, the wet clothing probably isn't helping either. Yeah, it's not warming up. I'm just trying to give the wolf a second. If it patrols away, then I might be able to make it back down the road to the Quonset, because as you know, we're not far from the Quonset. And if I can just get back to the Quonset without attracting the attention of that bastard outside, then I should be able to swing it. But I'm about to get hypothermia risk, so I've got to risk it.
So cold.
Crap. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, I missed him. Get away from me, you bastard. Alright, well, what do we got? Got a sprained ankle from a wolf bite. We can take care of that real quick. Well, that sucked. We need to get back to the Quonset now to repair our clothes before we leave, but now we have the food we need, so... Did I loose an arrow? I can't remember, and I don't see my arrow count right now. I think I did. So I'll have to go back there and check for one before I am totally gone. Still only giving off a level 1 stench. How's the hypothermia? 6? Okay, I'm good. Just checking the percentage. It is at 6. Hypothermia risk, thankfully, goes up a lot slower than, say, frostbite. Let's keep the bow and arrow out, just in case. Because knowing my luck, this would be the one time there is a wolf at the Quonset. I'm going to take the high road here to try and avoid that eventuality. Because the wolves tend to be a little bit closer to the road, but they can be anywhere. Watch the bear be here right now. That would be the ultimate slap in the face. This is nice. This is how I wanted to spend this episode. This is exactly how I foresaw it. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Seems like I might see a little bit of light in the distance. The blizzard might be thinking about clearing up. But it still feels like negative 35 degrees. Okay. Clothes are... Let's see, feels like 83 degrees. Alright, at least we're warm in here. How are the clothes doing? Clothes are wet. but they'll be okay. We need to... Let's take a quick look at how we did in that fight. We need to repair the wool ear wraps again. We need to repair our snow pants. Looks like the parkas did okay. The gloves need some love. But we have all the food we need to live now. So let's just go upstairs and rest this out. And we can start again when we wake up. Well, that was fun. I said I was going to Milton, but I don't know if I'm going to leave before... I don't know if we're going to leave the zone before the end of this episode. Oh, that wolf. Alright, so... No, hang on. Before I do this... Strink. And then there's that one... Yeah, let's go ahead and eat you. Good, it's gone. Hypothermia risk is gone. Oh, great, I've got cabin fever risk. Of course I do. Watch me wake up with cabin fever. 38%. It's okay, we're about to spend a lot of time outdoors, so I'm not particularly worried about that. I do need to drink, and that will free up some weight, and also I think I should probably go ahead and... How do I do it on calories? Still 1,710. Wow. So I'll eat one of the lighter venison that I'm carrying. Yeah, the issue now is that I think what I'm going to have to do is just grab some extra cloth from the Quonset. I'm still giving off a stink, unfortunately, and it's at the end of the day, too. This is... I'm happy that I caught all these fish. I mean, it's such a windfall. I mean, I joke and I was super sarcastic and I was having a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys did too, watching the last episode. I know that everyone's been trying to get me to fish forever and a day, so I'm glad that I finally caught so many fish, and that the first time I really seriously fished in Against All Odds ever went that well. But good lord, like, they're too heavy. Like, and like, having all this food on me is actually kind of counterproductive because it's attracting attention that is making it difficult for me to leave the area. Ugh. All right, so cloth, let's go ahead and just transfer 10. I think what I'm going to do is actually just hang out here for a night. Yeah, I know it's rough. It's unexpectedly difficult. Life is hard. Let's go ahead and repair everything we've got. Not going to be able to repair for long, so maybe prioritize like the snow pants. Decent wool ear wraps, which we just repaired. Some of these repairs aren't taking too long, so that's nice at least. I think the mitts needed a little bit of love. Yeah, they do. And we still, on our way out, ironically, we'll need to go back to where we encountered that wolf because I want to see if I can get that arrow. It's almost certainly right where I left it. Almost certainly. Alright, I think that's good enough. I'm tempted to repair the deerskin boots as well, but yeah, I kind of want to stay here for the night. Especially because we got this storm outside, seems like. Once again. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna stay in. So I'm gonna pass time for a good amount of time. Let's say 6 hours. And then I'll eat and drink to lose some of my encumbrance and sleep. And then I can eat and drink more when I wake up. Perfect. Perfect. That went unreasonably well. Yeah, hush, Jennifer. She was about to say her drinking line. I was like, I'm literally giving you stuff right now. Let's see. 1,296 calories. So it looks like still just eating another deer steak. So the fish that I've got on me are like some of the best items that I can muster. It's that I can find in the game. It's ridiculous. Let's go ahead and sleep for as long as the game will let me. We probably will still wake up before the dawn. Looked like we needed 3 or 4 hours tops. The sun might be starting to... Oh, good. Okay, we've got the dawn. I was honestly expecting a little bit earlier than that, so that's good. I have to say, having played with the sundial system for a while, I don't miss the exact hour count that much anymore. I know that a lot of us kind of quote unquote grew up in the long dark, with a more precise interface, telling us more information. That was kind of the dev, almost like a debug interface in a way. I don't miss it too much. I don't. I like the imprecision. I can see what they were going for. I can see why it was important. And I could kind of see where they're coming from to begin with, to tell you the truth. And I think we all could. We just maybe didn't like it too much. But I like the imprecision. It makes sense. I like kind of the guessing game of it a little bit. It's nice. Okay, so we're just going to straight up have to drop some decoys if it comes down to it. But we're going to go back and look for that. We're still giving off a bit of a stink because of everything I'm carrying. Let's see. Anything else I need to bring with me? I mean, I picked up some cloth. I can probably put it back, right? Or maybe it's worth having that cloth on me because I could make snow shelters if I need to. We also have a jerry can on us now that's pretty heavy at this point. Let's see if there's anything else I'm carrying. Yeah, I can get rid of the newsprint and the tinder plug. Don't need that. And anything else? I don't think so. All right, let me go ahead and make a save point, and we need to stop this episode here. And the next one, I'm actually going to leave for Milton. Maybe. Milton/Mountain Town. But, right now it's still... thankfully, it looks like we've got some moonlight to leave by, but the dawn has not yet arrived. Not quite. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.